everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have an empties video, like a regular empties video for you guys. And my hair is finally growing out to the point where I can actually wear it down and I don't feel like I look strange. I do feel like it makes me look more an adult, but you know, I'm officially 23 now, which means I'm no longer a young adult. I am an adult, which is kind of scary. Also, it's supposed to be raining all this week. I use natural light, so if it goes from like really warm to like really cool like it is right now, yeah, it's clouds. What can I say? Had to give the camera some time to adjust. So yeah, that's kind of like scary to me. I'm like officially an adult. Like what? No. Bring me back to my childhood, please. But let's jump into the video. We're just gonna start with what's on top. So I finished the Equate Beauty regular nail polish remover. This was pretty old. This says like it expired, if nail polish expires in January of 2015. So this was my grandma's. I had ran out of my acetone and I didn't want to buy anything yet. I really wanted to use up everything that we had in this household. So I took it and I was using it and it sucks, and I'm so glad to be back using acetone. Again, sorry for the constant lighting change. I just can't do anything about the damn clouds. It took me like so long to work on one single nail with this. I went through so many cotton balls and like cotton rounds because of this, but I'm back to my good old acetone that I just get like at Walmart. That's really cheap. It's like $4 maybe for like a giant bottle. I just prefer acetone. Like I don't have time to sit there with my nails to do it. Like no, I just want to get it off fast. So yeah, I just used it up because I had ran out and I didn't want to go buy any, so I just took it from my grandma because she wasn't using it, because she gets gel polish done. She gets gel polish done all the time, but then she went out and bought like another bottle of like nail polish remover, and I'm like, why? You don't even use it. Next here I have a Batiste dry shampoo. I only get the one that has like the color in it. I just don't even want to like try to mess with the white cast, so I just always go for this. I honestly bought this over a year ago, and it might have been last March. It might have been even longer than that. It was buy one get one half off, and then I used a coupon, so I basically I paid for one big one at Ulta, and then I got another one for free. So this is one of them. I'm now using the other one. I just don't use dry shampoo that much. I remember before I went through, I don't know like what happened. Like I just went through like a weird phase where I would constantly use it. This damn lighting is gonna like, it makes me so mad. Like how many clouds are there? Like can you please stop? You either show the sun or you don't. Like I'm sorry. I really need to invest in lighting, but you know, until I get that first YouTube paycheck, that's not happening. I just used to go through dry shampoo a lot more, and now I just hardly use it. I don't know if it's because I just use different shampoos than I used to. That doesn't make my hair as oily, or by the time it's super oily to me, I have to just wash my hair straight up. I don't know what it is, but I finally went through it. I have another one. This is like the only one I purchased because again, it has the color, and now it is done. I finished the Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy Skin. This is my favorite kind of like salicylic acid lotion. I think it has salicylic acid. Where are your ingredients? So it has AHA, BHA, and PHA exfoliants. This is so far my favorite one that I've used for my keratosis pilaris, which are the bumpy bumps. The bumpy bumps that you get on your arms, like on the back of your arms, and I get them on my thighs as well. This along with an exfoliation with like a brush and like scrubby brushes is what really helps to keep my keratosis pilaris at bay. It doesn't like completely get rid of it, but it definitely does make a difference. I haven't repurchased this yet because my boyfriend's mom is a dermatologist, which I feel like I've been bringing up a lot recently, but she does give me a lot of like skincare-y stuff, body care stuff. So she gave me like another one that she had that she wasn't using, and that's what I'm using. So I mean, it's great because it prolongs me spending money, which is always a plus. So I'm using that, but I'm definitely going to go back to this just because I don't like the way that that one feels. It's not as moisturizing as the Gold Bond one. I also finished a sheet mask. This is the DNA Aquaring. This is practically the only sheet mask. This and another one. This is a Korean one, and then I use another Japanese one that I like to use. I use the sheet mask, and then I have like about 3 more days of like the liquid in here, and I actually just use that as a moisturizer, and it absorbs really fast. You can layer it on and it's not gonna ball up on your skin and cause a problem with your makeup. I mention this every time I use it, and I really do apologize from the light. Like every time, not even like every 30 seconds, it goes from like super bright to super cool. Like as I'm speaking, this is happening. So I apologize for that, but I can't do anything, and it's gonna be raining all weekend and I need to record videos. But like I said, this is really wasteful, so I'm just using up everything that I have and I'm not going to be purchasing it. It's just really bad for the environment, the single-use plastic that takes forever to degrade, as well as the actual like cloth that you use. So I rather just use a good moisturizer. I actually found a moisturizer that resembles the serum that's in here. I prefer like the creamy, like milky serum, like the white one. Like the white thick one, almost like moisturizer, than like the clear serum that then you have to moisturize on top, just because again this type of serum is more moisturizing than the clear one. And I have drier skin. I do have dry skin, normal to dry, sometimes very dry, but alas, that's what we do. Okay, I have another hair item. This is the Orlando Pita Argan Gloss Treatment, and I even cut it open purely because of the smell. The smell is divine. I mean, it was a nice like conditioner. It did make my hair really soft, but the smell is just amazing. You can find this. This usually comes as a sample with the shampoo and the conditioner that you can get at Costco. That's too fragrant for my scalp. It actually makes my scalp extremely itchy, but because this is a conditioner and it's not touching my scalp, it works fine, but it does smell divine. If I could buy just this, I definitely would, but I have way too many conditioners and like deep conditioners that I would have to go through before I even get to that. And again, like, it's a good product, but it's just the smell is like amazing. I have a facial moisturizer. This is the Mario Badescu Protein Night Cream. I wasn't the biggest fan of this because it was very thick. It was a thick moisturizer, and then like I had to rub it in between my hands so it would like glide on my face. If not, I was really like tugging at my skin, and I just didn't feel like it didn't last as much. Like it would moisturize as soon as you put it on, but like as soon as I woke up, like my skin felt like parched, as if I'd never had moisturizer. So I did end up replacing this with the Kiehl's Night Cream. So let me just, sorry, not the Kiehl's Night Cream. It is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This is what I ended up replacing it with, and I don't like this either. I just feel like it's not moisturizing enough, and it does have a little bit of silicones where you can't like apply it more than once or it'll ball up. You have to be careful with what you use it with, because if you combine it with an oil, this is what it looks like, by the way. If you combine it with an oil, it also balls up. So it's not my favorite moisturizer at the moment. I'm actually using a different one for the nighttime, and I'm just piling that one on because it's a little too thin, and then putting an oil over that, and I find that that moisturizes a lot. So I've been using this as a day moisturizer. I can only use like the liquidy clear serums underneath this one, and sometimes it's still not enough moisture, so that sucks, and I definitely won't be repurchasing that once it's done. But you know, I still have half a tub left to go, and it's just been a little bit of a struggle, especially on my Nova year. But I do have a lot of moisturizers. I have to like really work with them or like do a lot of steps to make them work, but I still have them and I still spend my money on it, so I'm gonna get my use out of it, even though I really desperately want to buy something else. Okay, moving on. So I have a little bit of an a little tiny version of an Aquaphor. If you know, I got an allergic reaction from old eyeshadows on my eyelids, and they got really swollen and really itchy. So I was using Aquaphor on them because that was the only thing that wouldn't make them sting. So I just ended up using the last bit of this, and just by doing that, and I also even still, I like to do a little bit of Aquaphor just because it's still healing. I mean, I feel like it's still a little dry, but it's definitely fine to like put eyeshadow, so I like to put it on at night. So I just finished that one up, and I think I finished all of my little ones actually. Now I just have this big giant Aquaphor that's gonna take forever to get through, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's just one instead of a lot of tiny ones. I have the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. This came in a pack when I bought the baby facial mask. I was like, what is that called? So it was a holiday set. I think you just paid like $8 more than what you would pay for like the mask, and it came with like a bunch of little samples and like a full size of the lip balm. I don't think this is all that great, especially for the price. I think there's a lot better and cheaper hyaluronic acid serums than this. I was like, what? It's because this is Bee Hydra. I'm like, hyaluronic acid doesn't have Hydra in it. It was okay. It was fine to use. I would definitely not purchase it. Again, there's a lot cheaper and better ones. I wouldn't be opposed to using, but I wouldn't oppose to use it, but it's just not worth the money. Maybe if you have oily skin, I feel like you might find that's amazing, but if you're dry skin, it just doesn't do much for you, and it's for the money. It's like, don't bother. I finally finished my Essie nail polish in Stitch by Stitch. This was in my project polish for last year. Hopefully you'll be able to see it, but there's nothing there. Another polish used up, which is always great. Yeah, I just finally used it up before I started it. It did explode on me, so I didn't use it from like beginning to the end, so I did lose quite a bit of product. It is a very nice color. However, because it's my no buy year, I have other pink nail polishes that I could use before I thought about purchasing this. I don't know if I have any pinks very similar, but I just liked it because it was a nail polish that always made you look very elegant. It's that type of shade of pink. I don't know if I have any of those shades of pink. I think I have other ones like this. Like, I'm fine with using this color, which is in my project polish for this year, which is also an Essie nail polish. But I just don't plan on purchasing any nail polishes during my no buy portion. If I want a color desperately, I'll just purchase it after December 1st. Oh, my voice is leaving, excuse me. I used up the Bite Beauty like little lip sample kit. This came in the birthday gift last year for Sephora, and it just came with a sample of the Agave Sugar Lip Scrub and the moisturizing lip mask, which I actually just recently replaced like my at-home overnight lip balm with it, just because the one that I used to use before was from Bath & Body Works, and they don't have it anymore there. And I used to get like buy two get one, which will be in my next Empties. My friend found it at Nordstrom Rack, but for the full price, and I'm just like, I thought the fact that you're at Nordstrom Rack is for a discount, and it's, yeah. So I just decided to go with a different one. It has more product, and because I tried it, I actually do like it. I slightly prefer the other one more, but it would cost me more money to buy the other one in that amount compared to the Agave one, so I'm just gonna try the Agave one out. Plus, I felt like lip balms, your lips kind of get immune to it, or one day it works and one day it doesn't, and I felt like the Agave lip mask kind of did work, so I just decided to replace it with that. But I cut I'll show you, but you'll see. So the Bath & Body Works I'm talking about is a C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Nighttime Balm, and you've seen it a couple of times in my Empties videos because it's my all-time favorite lip balm. As you can see, I cut it open, and I kid you not, there is so much product in here that I could not squeeze. And I've never had many products, again, like with the conditioner, I've never had that many products where I'm like, oh my god, I have to cut it open and get my last little bit out of it. except for like those two in the most recent times. Like even with the Bath and Body Works lotions, like I don't cut them open because I just have so many and I can't be like bothered with that. But when it comes to something I'm obsessed with, like I am gonna use every last drop, especially if it's something like I can't repurchase. And I think it's more specifically because it's my no buy year. That's why I'm kind of doing it, because if I love it and I can't repurchase it for a while, I'm gonna get every last drop. So if you want to know how my no buy year has changed me, I'm cutting stuff open of the things I really love. And last but not least, the only makeup item I have is Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. Welcome. This is my favorite mascara of the time. It really works for my lashes. It does kind of smudge a little bit, especially if I have it on my lower lashes, which is a little bit of a pain. I haven't tried the waterproof mascara, but it's already a little bit of a struggle to take this off, so I don't even want to think what the waterproof mascara is, but I just haven't even like been putting mascara on my lower lashes. That way, so when I do, I don't know, I just feel like my lower lashes are kind of long for mascara. For just like day to day, I do feel like it just intensifies and makes it more dramatic, so I'd rather just save it for like a night out. In regards to putting lower lash mascara, I am currently using another Monsieur Big, but who knows if I might venture out and try something else or go back to something I used to love, just because $25 for a mascara sometimes, you know, it hurts me a little bit inside. But I do try to get every last drop that I can. As soon as it hits like 5 months, that's when I for sure call it done. But I usually, because it's the only mascara I'm using, like I end up using it all up, or it dries out before it even gets to that mark. So if you want to get through your mascaras, just use one at a time, every day, every single day, and I promise you, you will get through it. So that is it. That is all of my Empties videos for today. Have you finished something recently that you were like, oh hell no, I'm gonna cut you open and get every last little bit of you out? Because I haven't done that in a while. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.